Sights on the likes of you and me. When arrows of love you pulled from my chest, when white mask of tragedy ties ribbons round our necks, and then shadows.
What is up, guys? Good morning and happy Valentine's Day. It's me, Dundee from Dundivation. Today, we will be doing this live episode together with Roma. It's her birthday month, so we've got something special lined up for her. Roma, where are you? I am so ready.
I'm here. I'm on mute. Yes. Hi, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day and welcome to our second live episode. Hi, Dandy.
Hi, Roma. Did you notice we already have comments from people? This is so exciting to see that people are so committed to us.
Oh my God. Let me just figure out things here and I'll be your, technical team for the day. And you welcome everyone and
yes,
fighting.
So, today you're a bit on the special guest side, right, Roma?
Yes.
I guess you deserve it, Roma, for the fact that you put so much effort to do this podcast, and I really seriously I get goosebumps every time I see the opening of our stories and our opening of this episode. But on the other hand, I want to say hello and good morning to Anya. She is watching us. Anya, I really love you, girl. You're so awesome. And we've got Jerome
Yes,
Miklat,
Mr.
right?
Miklat.
Oh yes,
Hi, thank you
hello.
for joining us.
Queen Roma, said Alex.
Hi, thanks, Alex. By the way, Alex Pedron and his fiance, they were my guests on my latest episode. So yeah, the episode is relationship deal breaker. So it's a very early plugging on my part, but just in case you want to listen to that episode, it's one of the best episodes that I had on the Roma Miklat podcast. So thank you for
Hi
joining us.
guys. Right. So before we start with our Q&As, we have a few questions. And
Mhm.
even though Patricia is not here with us, I want to tell you, Roma, that we planned them together. Okay. So if you start getting some sort of feeling when I ask a question and you think that was Patricia, okay? So that's the feeling on behalf of it. But
Yeah.
girl, we truly miss Patricia. She was supposed to be with us today, right?
Yes, unfortunately, Patricia is not feeling so well. So if you can, send her get well wishes later on. Of course, after you watch this live episode, watch it first, and then you send her, well wishes later on. So, yeah. So, what are we supposed to be doing on this episode? By the way, Danny,
Right.
aside from
So
the Q&A.
So, since it's Valentine's Day, guys, I want to say happy Valentine's to everyone. And also, now we started also with the Galentines as well, because we know how much it is important for us women to take care of ourselves, our health. And I wouldn't say our looks, because that's just me. You guys know me, how simple I can be, but also taking care of our hair, of our skin. So, guys, we will be also talking about some self-care, and then we'll be
Yes.
asking the questions to Roma. So, what does self-care mean to you, Roma?
Self care. Oh my god! Just like I think last week, I asked the same question from my from my guest. Well, actually, self care is showing your love to yourself, and for me, it's more than buying stuff. It's more than having a massage. It's for me, it's giving respect to yourself, giving the time just to be alone with yourself and doing the things that you really love for yourself. Like there are ways to the ways that we make people happy, like our loved ones, we make them happy. So it's the same thing that you do to yourself. You make yourself happy, you make yourself stress free, worry free. So those things. What about you?
Time for yourself.
Yes, how do you define, or what's your
For
definition of self-care?
It's a bit different, but um, I like to switch off from work, and I do my best to switch off from social media. And something that totally relaxes me is when I create something. So I know you guys might laugh about this, but I actually enjoy cooking. The fact that I am creating something and then I'm eating it and enjoying
Oh,
it,
yeah.
it gives me the satisfaction that I can try it again. I can try something else. And also, I haven't said this to you, Roma, but I actually started from last week. I started making soaps. So that's something else I want to
Wow.
create. I started making homemade soaps, organic with essential oils, and that really, the fact of seeing them come, like when I take them out of the mold and seeing them nicely shaped.
Mhm.
Another thing, like it really relaxes me to create something, and
I
I
would
would
think
think I tried that.
Yeah, I would think so because, like, in my opinion, like making soap. Actually, it's in my bucket list. I want to create soaps too because I feel that it appeals to all your senses: sense of smell. Well, not the taste though, but the sense of smell, sense of touch, right? And you enjoy mixing the oils and
Yes,
the ingredients. Wow.
yes.
Can
So
you
with
I hope you can send me some samples of your soap. I really want to try.
Yes, I'll do my best. For now, I'm honestly, it's like Dexter's laboratory. So I'm trying and testing the essential oils. And obviously, there's a lot of information on the internet as well, where you can mix the
Mhm,
essential oils to make your own blends as well.
mhm,
So I'm still in that experiment mode. But
mhm.
of course, in the beginning, I like to give them out to people because that would be too many soaps for me then to try one.
But it's a very nice hobby, I would say, aside from cooking. And who knows, maybe you can, have grow a business from your hobby.
It did go
Yeah.
through my mind. It was
Mhm.
actually, if I have to be completely honest, it was actually my little sister's idea. So
Mm.
hi Faith, thank you. So it was actually her idea. We were talking about how to spend time and make the most of your time because COVID, she's
Mhm.
not going to school. And she randomly just told me, yeah, I did think of starting to make soap. And
Mm.
I thought, I see so many things, especially on TikTok, being advertised, how to do this and that. And I just stared at her. I thought, hey, we're doing that. We're going to do that. And we're taking it quite seriously. Like we're having our business meeting now to discuss. And
Mhm.
we talk about from where to buy the supplies. So yeah, that's I'm actually happy that it's also creating that little bond between us because we are now discussing the soaps and the products.
Yeah. And it's always nice to do something that you really love doing, so it won't feel like it's work or it's you're being forced to do it. Yeah, but
Exactly.
but before you discovered creating soap, what is your favorite self-care activity?
I would say reading. It
Oh, yeah, we
really
have the same answer. I also love, like, I would really say it's books. It's books for me. Yeah.
books, exactly. There's a difference
Mhm.
between reading, but yeah, books. And I prefer having the book in my hand to read it
Mhm.
because whenever I have the time, even if I go out and I'm on the tram or something, I just have my book with me, and
Yeah.
that helps me to switch off a bit from always being on the move and always trying to be punctual for other people and also trying not to disappoint other people. So that would be another thing, but also another self-care routine that you know about this, Roma. Another
Mhm.
self-care routine I have to do quite often is with my hair as well. So I have to put the mask treatment, and I'm just there waiting and try to relax, and I make tea and get my book. So I try and make multitasking as well with the self-care.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
I think,
So
yeah.
comments.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay. So, yeah, before we move to the questions, can we read some of the comments that were
Mhm.
sent?
Yes, so we've
Okay.
got Jason Albanio. He said, "Get well soon, Patricia," sending us love. We've got Amor Mendoza.
That's
Good
my
afternoon.
sister.
Oh, hi. Hi. Happy
Hi.
Valentine's Day. Thank you for the flowers. And guys, thank you so much for the love. And for those of you who are in Europe, it's in the morning, so obviously they put that extra effort to be here, so I truly appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
For those of you who will be watching later, thank you so much. And you guys know that you can contact us and we can discuss if you have any questions or any points or topics. And I
Yes.
think, Roma, it's time. It's time for you to do
By
the
the way,
drawing.
before we go there, what do you call this? Before we go to the questions, guys, if you want to share what is your favorite self care activity, you send it on the comment section. And also, if you have questions for me, you can also send it on the comment section, and I will try my best.
Bring it on, guys. Bring it on. Back me up
I,
in this.
I will try my best to answer you guys, okay? So, yeah, I guess I don't have any reasons not to, do this. Let's
Right.
go and start the Q&A.
Okay. So, first question, Roma. What is your favorite childhood memory?
Oh my gosh. Uh Childhood memory. Yeah, is it the good one, the bad one,
Let's
or
keep it
what?
on the good one, girl. Let's keep it on the good one. It's Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So I guess it would be okay, so I was 11 years old, and because we I have friends in Manila, and we are childhood friends. So I think they're not here, but when they watch this, I hope they remember the time when the four of us were learning to ride a bike, and I was the youngest, and I was sort of the loser because I was the last one to have my own bike. I was the last one to learn how to bike, and at that there was a time, it was in summer. I was 11 years old, and the four of us, we wanted to go out like every morning and ride our bikes. The thing is, since I don't know how to ride a bike, imagine an 11-year-old girl with a bike, and then the small wheels that assists you because
Yes,
you still can't you
yes,
cannot ride alone. So yeah, I have that, and it was a bit embarrassing on my part because I'm already 11, and I'm a big girl, and it looks funny though. So yeah, so and then in order for me to learn riding a bike, every morning I would dedicate like 30 minutes of my time. I would try to bike alone. And then one day I tried to remove the small, I don't know
the
what
stabilizers.
yeah, the support that you have, the small wheels, so
Yeah.
that I can do ride it. I mean, I can ride my bike alone. And then um I was having a good time, and then when one of my foot, I think it reached the chain, and then the chain went off the, I don't know, the pedal, and then my leg had a it was cracked, and it had a huge scrap, and it was bleeding. But in my mind, okay, you got hurt, what will you do? What I did was I kept on pedaling until the chain came back to the pedal, and then for some reason, I don't know, can I call it a miracle? I started biking without the assisting wheels, and I was like, damn, I can do this. So I was so proud of myself,
Wow.
although I was bleeding though.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like I got hurt, but I was excited and so proud of myself. So yeah,
Of course.
that's
We
one.
you
Yeah.
were you were determined. You were determined for sure.
I would
Now,
say
Roma,
so, yeah.
in case it makes you feel better, Roma, I started learning how to ride a bike at the age of 25.
You're like Phoebe of Friends. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. But mind you, in Malta, it is quite dangerous to ride a bike out on the street.
Ooh.
So it's really definitely not recommended. And now, obviously, they are making some tracks on purpose for those who enjoy biking, but it's
Mhm.
still yet dangerous. They're quite
Oh.
limited with making the cycle lanes. Okay, so the second
Thank you.
one.
Thank you for that question.
So, second question. Name an embarrassing moment you've had in your childhood.
Oh my gosh. I have so many. Why you do this to me? I'm channeling Patricia. Why you do
I'm
this to
loving this.
me?
I'm loving
Yeah.
this.
Um oh my gosh. Embarrassing. Okay, it's not really, I can it count if I'm a teenager?
Of course, yeah, of course.
Okay.
These are unpredictable, right? So it's okay.
Yeah.
Tell us, tell us.
So I was in high school, and I really liked this boy, and I was like, I really have a huge crush on him, and I was feeling that he also likes me. And so one Saturday, we were on training. This is ROTC, guys. In the Philippines, we have ROTC. So this was ROTC. So not ROTC. Is it ROTC? I forgot. I totally forgot. High school days. So there. So I really like this guy, and I thought he likes me back. And so I was like, I told him about how I feel, that, I really like you, blah, 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 blah. And then he was like, he told me straight to my face, like, what? But I just like you as a friend because I like someone else. And then he told me the girl that he was courting. And the most embarrassing part of that is not the expression of my feelings to him. It's when I cried in front when I cried in front of him. Oh my gosh. I hope he's not I hope he's not watching this, but yeah, I cried in front of him. I was like, I thought you liked me.
That's totally fine. When we're teenagers, we're extra sensitive. So, oh my god,
Yeah. Oh my god. Like, girl, where's your pride at? Yeah,
thank you
that's
for sharing that. Thank
yeah,
you
but
for sharing that.
the thing is, Dandy, even after that rejection, I still felt that it's not bad for a woman to express how he really feels to the person she loves.
Mhm.
So even though I had rejections, I'm like, yeah, whatever. At least I have a story to tell. So that's really what's going on in my mind. Because
Yeah.
after that, we had a vacation, and then the next year we saw each other, and it was like, it was not weird at all. So
Mhm.
I guess I was like, yeah, I liked you. And then I realized it was just a crush anyway. So yeah, who cares?
Yeah, I honestly started. I changed my perspective about when people express themselves, especially
Hmm.
when you want to say something or compliment
Hmm.
something. And I actually decided not to care anymore. If I want to express how much I care about the person, how much I admire the person, the work they're doing, I really don't care how the other person is going to
Hmm.
react, because the way I'm bringing it out, I only mean well, and I only want the person to feel better. And if I can
Yeah.
see it, I'm going to say it because I believe it. On another
Yeah.
note, third question, Roma. This isn't so
Okay.
hard. Next one isn't so hard. If you had $1 million, what would you do with it? And girl, I am ready to bring out my calculator. I want to know every single detail.
$1 million. Okay, so it's like winning a lottery, is it?
Mhm.
If I will win $1 million, or if I will have $1 million, I would say I will buy properties, settle debts, buy properties, have more insurance coverage. And then I'm gonna buy, I'm gonna, because in the Philippines, like, I want my family to have a better home. So probably renovation, or because they already own the house, so like renovation. But it's gonna be those things first, and then a portion of the a portion of my money will be spent on, I don't know, I'm not sure though. Definitely savings, payments of debts, properties, insurance. Those are the things. Yeah, those are the things. Because the rest you can, like, that's the thing. Because we had the same question before. Like, what if you win, I don't know, 300 million in lottery? Will you still be working, or will you still be or will you stop working and what do you call this, spend the money, the way you want to spend it? So, and I was having this conversation with my financial advisor. So there, that's the first thing. Sorry, that's the first plan. I will talk to my financial advisor, and I will ask her. I will ask her. I have $1 million. What should I do with this? Yeah, I guess that's the best plan. But of course, those are other things in my mind. Will be, like I said earlier, settle the debts that we have, outstanding debts. a more secured and financial, a more secured future. And of course, you should also enjoy a portion of your money. So definitely traveling will be part of it. And definitely, this is another one. Before I forget, we will get the bike that we really, really love for me and my husband, because it's very expensive and really not reasonable if you buy it now and you don't have millions of dollars. So, yeah, I'm going to get that bike.
I honestly thought that one of the properties you were mentioning, I thought you would say you'll buy a library.
In my home, in our house, we will definitely have a portion with lots of books in it. There will be a reading nook, but since I already have $1 million, it's gonna be a bigger, reading nook. It's no longer be a budget because the budget is not, it's not an issue anymore. So yeah, definitely there will be a portion of my house, of our house, that will have lots of books in it.
I think while you were talking about all this, I was thinking sometimes when you have a lot of money, it's like you put in the hours to work. It's like you're putting the time, and you're putting the time for something you can't get back, because you can't get back your time. And while you were saying your answers, I was thinking that's actually what I'll probably, if I had that amount of money, I'll just keep on living a normal life.
Yes,
And the fact of not having to worry about how much money to earn, that would
exactly.
be more time for me, more
Yeah.
time to learn and gain new skills. So
Yeah, it's like you hire people to help you manage whatever money you have and just live the way the way you used to live. Because I think, to be honest, having a lot of money, money can burn easily. Like you have $1 million now, maybe next year you don't have it anymore if you don't spend it wisely. That's why I say I'm gonna contact my financial advisor and they will teach me where to place my money and how to spend it, because I don't trust myself when it comes to those things. Yeah, I know I'm not.
yeah,
I don't have the skills to manage it properly, so I'll get someone to help me do it. So yeah.
very wise. On the other hand, let's take a little break because we've got some more comments coming up. John
Okay.
Havana said bikes and rollerblades. I have a fun story about rollerblades, but maybe we can do it if we ever do a throwback. If we ever
Yes.
decide to make a throwback, I can say one experience that I had with rollerblades. And
Please watch out for that throwback episode because it's gonna be epic. We will
yes,
show you guys old pictures of us, the emo us, the emo Roma, Dandy, and Patricia. So watch out for that episode. Thank you, Joanne. She's actually one of my childhood friends. Who we would always go biking and roller blading in our neighborhood. So yeah.
and Keith Haber, happy Valentine's Day. Larry
Happy
Larry is
Valentine's.
in Singapore as well, right?
Yes. Hi,
Yes. Happy
Larry.
birthday, happy Hearts Day. And Anya, yes, Danny, that's it. Thanks for packing my thoughts in words. Yes, girl, you know it. And Ria Angeline.
Hi,
Awesome.
Rhea.
So cool.
Rhea Angeline.
Nice to have
Hi.
you all here watching. And
And she said, my sister said I have a question. Send it to me. Send it to us.
privately, Roma.
Bring it on.
Right.
uh,
So just want to check with you, Roma. Are we having a commercial and then we get back to the
oh,
next
yes.
two questions? So in the meantime, you can catch your breath, relax, and just think about prepare yourself to the next two questions that we have for your birthday.
Yes, actually, it's gonna be. I want to inform everyone that I am supporting. This is an organization, a nonprofit organization that's very close to my heart. They are called. Let me just remove that banner over there. Okay,
Aw.
so yeah, they are called the Homeless Dog Shelter in Subic. and every now and then they would seek for assistance, financial assistance, or you can also donate goods like food, cleaning supply for the shelter. And they are in Subic, uh, as much as I can
Oh,
recall, right? So what they do is they rescue dogs, not just dogs but cats also. And this is Pipay. So this is the before and after picture of the dog, and then after they rescue them, and then they are in a very good condition, they can look for new owners. And these are the dogs. Look at those dogs. Oh,
oh.
right. So now I would like to knock on your hearts, and if you have, extra money, or if you want to donate, they are accepting your donations. These are the PayPal details, the bank details, and you can send it there. And don't worry if you don't. If you fail to catch this one, I'm gonna include it on the next post on my Facebook account on the Roma Miklat podcast. So again, the homeless dog shelter, and it's being managed by Miss Jervy. I would always contact her, and I just hope that you guys can, donate if you want to help these dogs. That's it.
Oh,
I just
so
wanna,
cute.
yeah. So yeah, there's Pipay. All right. So yeah, that's it.
All right, let's do it, girl. So,
Yes.
question number 4.
Oh
If
my
you
gosh.
had the opportunity to sit down with a celebrity, who would it be, and what questions would you ask to this celebrity?
Oh my gosh. Celebrity, is it necessarily like a celebrity or a big personality?
I would say a big personality that you admire and you look up to.
I would say, because right now I am reading Michelle Obama's Becoming. I stopped
Mhm.
reading it I got it I think in 2018, and then I stopped reading it, and then now I pick it out, and I'm almost done. And I would say I would really love to have a couple of hours with Michelle Obama. She's a very intelligent woman, and I would like to, have a chat with her, and yeah, talk things, everything about life, I guess. Yeah.
So, what is it that's actually an extra question here? Bonus.
Oh.
What is it that got your attention the most, or maybe some part of the book that left you thinking, like, wow, I want to meet this woman?
Okay, because when I was reading, the way she describes herself and their relationship, I mean the relationship with Barack, she would describe herself as very emotional person, and Barack Obama is this person who has a very, like, he is the man with a plan, and regardless of what happens, he will pursue that plan, and he doesn't care about the what people think. And Michelle Obama, on the other hand, is like this opposite of Barack, and she's very emotional, and she's like, uh, you know, uh, she's a smart woman, but of course, emotions sometimes would take over, and I feel that I can connect to that, to that trait of hers, because as you know, as I've mentioned in my previous episodes,
Mhm.
I'm a very emotional person. And I will be like, Michelle, Mrs. Obama, can you please let me know how I can handle my shits together? Can you teach me how? Because it's like, because she overcame those sort of, um I would say, not insecurities, but there were moments in her life where, because she's not used to public scrutiny, but she had to overcome those things, because she doesn't have a choice. She's a public figure. She has to, deal with the public, and everything about her life will be, under a microscope, and you have to learn the art of going through those things without getting mad. It's like you want to make your point. It's like you wanna, yeah, you have a message to convey, but you want to say it with finesse and tact. And I want to learn that. I want to have that. So I probably that's gonna be the some of the questions that I'm gonna ask her.
That is something I'm actually working on myself as well, the way I express things, how I get
Hmm.
the message out there. Sometimes I feel like I'm too straightforward,
Yeah,
and
and
people might
people
think,
don't like it.
yeah, like you're mean. But
Yes.
if you actually break it down, they know that I wouldn't say it's the truth, but it's it's not right or wrong either. So
Mm-hmm.
then it's up to the person, because they can get on the defensive side because they just want to stick to their beliefs. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that is something I want to work on as well. How
Yeah,
to
because
express yourself better.
yeah, like I said before, people don't like too much honesty. Remember, I keep on saying that because even with my friends, with my family, it's like every person there's a way to say a fact without hurting them because not all facts are beautiful, and they can't and sometimes we just can't accept the way it is supposed to be feed to you. So there is an art of saying those things. And yeah, that's in other words, that's what tact is all about. It's like you're saying you're kind of loser without saying you're a loser. Something like that.
But
Am I yeah.
and maybe there's something more international. So, for
Mm.
example, I come from a country where people are so straightforward, and probably
Mm.
this is why I am the way I am, because I came from that kind of culture.
Mm.
But maybe there's the international kind of way where wherever and whichever
Mhm.
way you bring it out to the person, like, okay.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, but when you become like for example, what we are doing when we are where we usually have what do you call this? We do public speaking. We have to learn that. We have to understand how it works because we don't want to offend people, but we at the same time we want to to give our message, without offending people. It's like I want to change the example that I said earlier. For example, instead of saying "Are you stupid," it would be more of I think you are looking at it differently because this is how you're supposed to look at it. Something like that.
Mhm.
You
This
Yeah.
is this is what we were actually talking about before we went live, using
Yes.
the right words. Because
Yes.
I was telling Roma that some people, they will say I will try, and I told
Mm.
her, no, I just cut that. Like, you don't try, you do it, and
Mm.
then you have the trust that whatever will happen, you're open
Mm.
to it, because whatever, as they say, for every action there's the same or opposite different reaction. There's something is going to come out. So don't say try, you're going to do it, and you're going to accept whatever comes towards, whatever results comes out.
Yes,
And
and also it's like repositioning yourself. For example, there are things that you really hate. So instead of talking about the things that you really hate, why don't you just focus on the things that you love? So it's like you're positioning yourself to a more positive outlook, and it's
mhm,
going to feed you a better energy instead of
yeah,
focusing on the negative things, instead of focusing on the things that you don't have. So why don't you focus on the things that you have, right?
mhm.
So those things. So
Words are powerful.
yeah.
Words are powerful. Right.
Yes.
Now, last question. We've got this or that.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start. City or countryside?
Like gonna like what do you mean?
Where
I'm
would
gonna
you prefer
settle.
being or living?
I think I'm at the age where I really want to go and settle at the countryside, but with a good internet service, please.
You gotta keep the podcast going.
I have a podcast, so I need a good internet. So yeah,
Next one, I am so curious to find out about this one. Makeup or books?
books.
That easy? I know how much
Yes,
you like makeup.
I know, yeah, but I've learned that it can like makeup, it can fade away, like it can be removed, and as long as you have enough sleep, you drink your water, you'll have a good skin. But the
I
things
love
that
that.
you learn from your books are the things that you will bring in your life until you get old.
True.
So yeah, I prefer books over makeup, surprisingly
Definitely.
though.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I love that. You actually reminded me of a childhood memory of myself.
Mhm.
So I used to go and help my father at his shop, and he used to have a lot of clients and also friends coming and going. And
Mhm.
being still a kid, they would tell you study, study, and make sure
Yes,
you're reading. But there was this guy once. He told me, study or read, because whatever you've got in your mind, that's something you'll never lose and no one can take away from you. And
that is so true. And
that
also,
really
Dandy,
stayed.
after I read the books, I'm gonna sell it and then I'm gonna buy my makeup.
Oh, financial advisor, I can see she's working, doing a great job here, right? Awesome. Next question. Sweet or savory snack?
Oh, savory. I love savory. Even on food. Like, that's why I love Thai food. I love Korean food. My taste on food is very Asian. I love Korean, Japanese, and Thai food. And I'm really not like there are just few things that I like that are sweet. But if you will, I would pick black coffee over a cake. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
So yeah,
But,
savory definitely.
but what about the boba tea?
Bubble tea, not so much. Like I love
Okay.
the pearls, like because I love munching on the pearls, but not really. Whenever this is by the way, I'm gonna share with you guys. Whenever I get my bubble tea, I would go for like 25% sugar, maximum of 50%. Because that's gonna be too sweet for me.
Okay.
Yeah. I like drinking coffee black. Yeah, so I don't really. I'm not a very sweet.
I'm
I'm
on
not a
your
dessert
side with this
person.
one. I'm on your side with this one. Whenever I
Yeah.
want a snack, I always go for something savory.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Next one. Wine or cocktail?
I don't drink. I'm sorry. I don't.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
you see, always getting the. I thought I was going to say maybe the Singapore sling because.
No, I haven't tried that because I'm really not a fan of the feeling afterwards, like the tipsy feeling. I don't like
Okay.
it. I don't like the redness, like my head is gonna explode. I don't like that. But I love virgin pina colada, is it? I
Yeah,
forgot.
pina
Yeah.
colada.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Virgin, yeah.
So
I'm so boring, guys. I'm sorry.
no, no. So was there a time where you used to drink and then stopped?
Yeah. When I was in my 2023, I guess, there was a year or a couple of years that I not really love, but it's because I spend time with my friends. That's why I join them and I drink, but I'm really not
Mhm.
a huge drinker. Like the maximum bottles that I can consume would be 2 bottles of beer. That's it for the night.
Okay.
Or I would go for a couple of shots of Jaeger, Meister, or Tequila Rose. That's it. Those are
I
the things that I can
actually,
take. Other than that, I can't anymore.
I actually avoid Jägermeister.
It's so
Um,
strong, man. I mean, it at first in my mind, it's like cough syrup. That's how it tastes for me. It has
okay.
a minty, right? Minty herbal taste in my opinion. But damn, don't you dare stand up because you'll be like, Oh my god, you will be like, why did I
Right.
even do that?
So in our next throwback live, we'll have a shot of Jägermeister to get some like flashback memories. No, we won't. We won't. We won't.
Yeah. Yeah, Danny will do it. I'll just watch.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, last two. We've got
Hmm.
the first one before we finish. It's massage or meditation.
It's been so long. I'm like the old lady in,
It's been
in
84 years.
yes. It's been 84 years since I've had my massage. For now, at least for this episode, can I choose massage? I can do meditation all the time. I want massage. I
Of
want
course,
massage. Yeah.
yes, you pick massage, girl.
Yes,
All right,
yes.
last one. Now, I want you to think about this one. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
knowledge or naive. So when I say naive, in brackets, you know that they say ignorance is bliss. So knowledge or naive.
I'll choose always knowledge.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you got knowledge, you can do almost anything. You can be anything. And even if you're alone or if you're a stranger in the city, you're a foreigner in a city, as long as you have the knowledge, as long as you have the smarts, you can survive.
True.
Yeah, I think I don't want to judge people who will choose naive or ignorance, but I think you choose that if you don't care about I don't know, you don't care about your future. Yeah, but I don't know, but I think it's because I grew up with a father who really he hates um the not so smart people. Not really hate is a very strong word, but I think he really prefers people who are smart because they're easy to
Mhm.
work with. You can, and you also learn a lot from people who are smart. So yeah, I would
Mhm.
always choose knowledge. That's why I choose, books over makeup. Yeah. So yeah, I'll just leave it that.
Right.
Yes.
That was so much fun, Roma. Thank you for asking those questions. Let me just get
Mm,
back to the comments. So we've got Jerome. He sent us the doggies because we were talking about the shelter. Yes, Danny, that's it. Yes. And Amor, happy birthday. Ma and M as well, Villanueva.
yeah, M. Villanueva. Yes.
And Anya said, countryside with internet, I'm totally in.
Yes. Yes, girl. We can be neighbors. Wait, let me see. Amor, my question is a bit different from the other question. Please answer it. Yeah, send it now. Send it now before we end the show. And who else? Oh, happy birthday, Ma. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you, Dandy, by the way, for preparing those questions.
We've got the
Okay.
question.
Yeah, she sent it.
Now
Now
that
that
you,
yeah, yeah. You do it, Dandy.
now that you have celebrated your birthday, this is my
Ah,
question to you.
she wants me to cry.
If you were given the opportunity to talk to your parents again, just like today, what would you say to them?
Seriously, she wants me to cry. Ah, I'd say, can I not answer this question? I would say I'm thankful. Oh my god, that I have the chance to see you again, and I'm okay. We're okay. You have strong children. You have strong daughters, and we're making the best out of our lives. And you will be proud.
That was
All the
beautiful.
nagging paid. All the nagging in the past paid, and um this is not good. I'm wearing smoky eyes, guys.
Okay.
uh, uh, yeah, I hope. I didn't know that it's hard to let go, and I wish I don't have regrets, but I hope I could spend one more day with you guys. Just 24 hours. I That's it, I guess.
Thank you, Roma. That was
Thank
that was
you.
a deep question for sure. Um,
I hate you, ate.
that was a very deep question. So thank you. It seems like it was hard for you, but I'm sure that everyone who is here watching this episode, I'm going to try not to cry myself. To agree that Roma has created this, guys. We are all here thanks to Roma. We are making this
Aw,
podcast and being here, bringing you knowledge and experiences thanks to her. So, Roma, much love to you here from France.
thank
I'm
you,
really, really
Dandy.
grateful to you, and so is Patricia. And keep doing what you're doing. And now I'm going to start crying.
Thank you, thank you. I think it's just that I'm very emotional when it comes to my mom. So, because the thing is, you don't know how much you love your parents until you lose them. So yeah, so if you're still with them, just continue loving them and continue showing them that you care because you have the chance. So yeah. So there. But again, thank you so much. I didn't expect this. Thank you so much for preparing this, Dandy and Patricia. Thank you, even if you're not on the live show. Thank you so much. And I would like to invite everyone because, as you all know, we are doing the Empowered Talks IG takeover. And the first week of February, we had Dandy. The second week, which is now is the last day. Patricia is taking over, but next week it's gonna be me. So yeah, masawa kayo sa mukha ko. Get tired of my face next week. No, 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 no. But it's gonna be a different because we have different personalities, and that's one thing that I really love about the IG takeover, that they get to know us and they get to appreciate us individually. And if you are into skincare, into makeup stuff, then you should follow Empowered Talks on Instagram, because I will be doing my behind the scenes, and I will be doing also probably live episodes and some Q&As with you guys. I'm going to share my skincare routine, my makeup routine, at least the basic makeup routine, and the behind the scenes of how I do things before I put out an episode, or whenever I record my podcast. So I'm really excited, and I hope that you guys can join me next week. And yeah, that's it. Follow Empower Talks, guys.
Thank you so much, Roma. And we hope we shall see each other next month for our next live episode. We're still discussing if it should be the throwback one or
Yes.
just need to find
Yes.
a few pictures.
Yeah. And also, don't forget, next week, or probably like in a couple of weeks, I will be with Dandy, because we will share with you our favorite books for January and February. So it's something that we are trying to do as much as we can, because as you know, as what you've watched, we love reading, and we want to share the titles that we really love with you guys. And yeah, so those are the things that's happening. What do you have anything to say, or would you like to invite them? Do you have any events, upcoming
So,
events?
for those of you who are watching this right now or even later on, who are based in Malta, I want to just let them know that I'll be visiting Malta soon. Hopefully, my PCR test will be negative, but I have no doubt. I've been I've been in for the past 3 months, so I think I'm totally fine with that. For those of you who would like to connect with me and meet up with me, I'm going to be in Malta for quite a while, and it would be great to connect with people. You guys know how much I like to get to know people, teach them, and learn something from one another. So thanks, Roma, and guys, I wish you all happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you, Dandy. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. And lastly, before we end this episode, I just want to say thank you to everyone who have been supporting us, who have been listening to the podcast, and who have been there since day one. And these wouldn't be possible without your support, guys. Thank you. And of course, as promised, we will be giving out, or we will put out good contents. It's gonna be better. We will be better with these things. Okay. So there, and please watch out. Next month is the anniversary of the Roma Miklat podcast. So wait for the surprises. Definitely, there will be a lot of surprises next month. All right. So okay, before
Yeah.
we close the show, let's just read the last couple of comments here. Okay. Gal Jade, happy Valentine's Day. Maro, belated happy birthday. Thank you, Gail. She's a college batchmate. What do you call this? Classmate of
Okay.
mine. Yeah. And then, yeah. Thank you so much. I enjoy watching the two of you, especially your way of inspiring your listeners and viewers. Thanks, Ate.
Thank you,
And
Amor.
Mama Lena, happy Hearts Day. Happy Valentine's Day, Mama. So, once again, we are your Empowered Talks girls. My name is Rama,
My name is Dundee.
and Patricia is somewhere in
Patricia.
India taking care of herself now. Yeah.
Get well
So,
soon, Patricia. And guys, thank you so much. Until the next episode, right?
yes. Thank you. Until our next episode. Bye.
Bye.